What's going on, gang, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about the fastest and most effective way to make your hi-hat patterns. So let's get right into this. Alright guys, so the fastest and most effective way to get your hi-hats down is simply to use HiHat Midis. Now, before you click away, hear me out really quick. There's a lot of really good uses for using HiHat Midis. The first use is, let's say you're in the studio with an artist and you're cooking up a beat. You're not going to want to sit there and spend 10 to 20 minutes coming up with the perfect hi-hat pattern. You're going to want to be able to come up with something really quick and just lay it down. So if you have a bunch of midis, you can literally just swap between them really quick, and you can get an idea for the hi-hat down right away. And you can always go back to your midis and then tweak them later after you have the initial idea down. It can just also be really useful if you're making a beat and you have ideas that you want to get out, but you don't want to focus too much on the hi-hat right away. So you could just throw a MIDI in there and then get on with the rest of your beats and get the rest of your ideas out without having to spend, 10 minutes making a hi-hat or however long it may take you. So HiHat Midis are super useful for all kinds of different things. Those are just the two that came to the top of my head right off bat. So let's look at how you can get a bunch of HiHat Midis without even having to make them, and how to make your hi-hat into a MIDI file so that you can easily just pull it into Ableton. Okay, so first we're gonna start with how to make the HiHat MIDI. So we're assuming that you already have a hi-hat pattern created, right? All you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna right click on this, and then you're just gonna press right here, Export MIDI Clip. Now it's gonna ask you for somewhere to save it on your computer, so you can start building a folder of them if you'd like, or you just save it. So we're just gonna call this HiHat MIDI 1. Okay, so I just saved that to my desktop. Now we can go in here and we can find that. And then literally all you have to do from there is drag it into your scene. And what do you know? We got our hi-hat MIDI right there. So let's say you're in this view instead. You can literally just drag it in here like this, press play, or you can start editing it from there. And this is not just true of hi-hats. You could do this for anything. You could do melodies, midis. You could do 808 midis. You could pretty much go anywhere you want to. So now that we talked about that, let's talk about how you can get a bunch of hi-hat midis without even making them on the fly. It's super simple. All you have to do is go into your old projects, find your favorite projects where you have the best hi-hat midis that you've ever made, and then save them. So that way you can use old hi-hat midis that you don't even have to make on the fly, and then you could use them in your new beats. And like I said, you can always tweak them and add variation once you have the MIDI out, and it just makes it super simple. Alright guys, so this is a super quick tutorial. I really just wanted to show you guys how to make them and how to get a bunch of them without having to make new ones, and why they can be so useful for you. So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to leave a link in the description below with my top 10 hi-hat midis that I've ever made. And you can download those completely for free. When you get on the website, it's going to ask you for an email so that we know where to send the hi-hat midis to, and you don't have to worry about me spamming your email. The only time I'm ever going to send you an email is if I have like a free pack for you guys to download. Besides that, guys, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this one, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, because we're uploading daily videos to get you way better in your music production career. So go ahead and download that MIDI kit for free, and I'll be catching you guys again in the next one. Peace out.